Good morning, students. Today we will see how generalized measurement system it is applied to the Burden tube pressure gauge. So first we will see the construction and working of the Burden tube pressure gauge. So in a diagram you can see the pressure source or the stem, then the Burden tube. It is a oval shaped cross section tube. Then you can see there is a dial, then there is a spring, then free close end, then the mechanical linkage which is connected to the sector and pinion arrangement. Okay, so this is regarding the various parts of the Burden tube. Now we will see the construction and working of the Burden tube pressure gauge. The Burden tube, it is a oval in cross section and its one end called the tip of the tube is sealed and it is called the free end. This is attached by a mechanical linkage to a mechanism which operates the pointer. The other end of the tube is fixed to a socket where the pressure to be measured is applied. The internal pressure tends to change the section of the tube from oval to circular, resulting straightening of the tube. So when pressure it is applied, then the cross section of the tube it is changed from oval shape to the circular shape. So this results the straightening of the tube. The movement of the tip is proportional to the pressure applied. The tip is connected to the mechanical linkage and gear and pinion arrangement which amplifies the small displacement. Thus, displacement of tip it is converted into the deflection of the pointer. Okay, now we will see how generalized measurement system it is applied to the Burden tube pressure gauge. So first of all, we will see in short the generalized measurement system. Okay, so generalized measurement system it is an instrument maybe the instrument may be defined as a device or a system which is designed to maintain functional relationship between physical variables and must include ways of communication to observer. The whole operation of a measuring instrument can be described in terms of functional elements. So generalized measurement system is it includes the various functional elements in that system. Okay, so the most of the measurement systems contain three main functional elements. So first is primary sensing element, second is variable conversion element, and third is data presentation element. Now we will see how that generalized measurement system it is applied to various elements of the system. So the first element that is primary sensing element. So what is primary sensing element? So the quantity under measurement makes its first contact with primary sensing element of a measurement system. In other words, measurand is first detected by primary sensor. This act is then immediately followed by the conversion of measurand into an analogous electrical signal. Okay, this is done by transducer. So transducer it is defined as a device which converts a physical quantity into electrical quantity. Okay, or in a analogous form. So the first stage of measurement system it is known as detector transducer stage. Now in case of Burden tube pressure gauge, Burden tube acts as a primary sensing element. On account of pressure, the closed end of the Burden tube is displaced. Thus the pressure it is converted into small displacement. So the Burden tube that will act as a primary sensing element. Then second element that is variable conversion element. So what is variable conversion element? So for the instrument to perform desired function, it may be necessary to convert the output from transducer to some suitable form. So in this case, displacement, it is the suitable form of signal. Okay, so you can say the Bourdon tube that will acts as a primary sensing element as well as variable conversion element. Then the third element, that is data transmission element. So when the elements of an instrument are physically separated, it becomes necessary to transmit the data from one to another. So data transmission element that is used to transmit the data from one element to another elements when they are physically separated. So element that performs this function, it is called data transmission element. Okay, so in this case, when the so in this case, the closed end of the Bourdon tube is connected through mechanical linkage to a gearing arrangement. So thus mechanical linkage acts as a data transmission element, because that mechanical element, that is a link between the one end or the closed end of the Bourdon tube and the gearing arrangement. So mechanical linkage, that will be the data transmission element. Next is data manipulation element. The function of this element is to manipulate the signal presented to it, preserving the original nature of the signal. So manipulation here means only a change in numerical value of the signal. Now in case of Bourdon tube gauge, the gearing arrangement amplifies the small displacement and makes the pointer to rotate through large angle. Okay, so thus the gearing arrangement that will act as a data manipulation element. Okay, so due to that gearing arrangement, so small displacement, it is converted into large displacement, large deflection of the pointer. So it is due to that gear arrangement, so signal, it is modified or it is increased. Okay, so this gearing arrangement that will act as a data manipulation element. Then the data presentation element. So the information about the quantity under measurement has to be conveyed to the personnel handling the instrument or the system for monitoring, control and analysis purpose. Okay, the information conveyed must be in a form intelligible to the personnel. The function, this function, it is done by data presentation element. In case the data is to be monitored, the visual display devices are needed. Okay, in case suppose the data is to be recorded, then recorders like magnetic tapes, high speed camera, printers, microprocessors that are required. For control and analysis purpose, microprocessors or computers may be used. Okay, so in this case, the final data presentation stage that consists of pointer and dial arrangement. So they are calibrated with known pressure. Pressure inputs gives an indication of the pressure signal applied to Bourdon tube. Okay, so this is regarding the generalized measurement system applied to the Bourdon tube pressure gauge. Okay, so the finally you can conclude that so Bourdon tube that will act as a primary sensing element as well as variable conversion element, then mechanical linkage that will act as data transmission element, then the gearing arrangement that will act as variable manipulation element, and last one, that is pointer and dial arrangement that will act as data presentation element. Okay, so this is regarding the regarding the generalized measurement system for or applied to the Bourdon tube pressure gauge.